The Pacific Tsunami Warning Centre monitors the conditions on the water here. We have these tsunometers here that can measure whether one was created. I've been pouring through the numbers here and monitoring that because that's going to be key. Whether one was generated, and that's going to be the big threat, John, over the next several minutes here. And we should know within the next hour or two, at the very latest here, whether one was generated and whether that wave has arrived on any shoreline here. So all those places that I mentioned under a warning for a tsunami with a great earthquake of magnitude 8.0. Now, we don't have that double situation here where the 8.0 happened very near a very populated and densely populated area like we had, of course, with Japan here. Santa Cruz Islands, not too populated, not densely populated. Again, Kira is the nearest area, and that is 347 kilometers east of Kira. That's where the epicenter occurred. The tsunami waves travel at 500 kilometers an hour, so you can do the math there. It arrives pretty quick, and that's why we're saying we should know soon whether we have a situation here or not.
Mm-hmm. And Ivan, there is a report coming in from the Reuters news agency that a tsunami has actually been generated. So obviously there is some movement here. And
this is what will happen when I'm standing here. The information comes in, so we all work as a team and get the information out. I remember with the Japan, all the data that we had to pour through here. So if one was generated, now the question is, what was its height? What was the wave height that was generated? The tsunometer is not going to measure 33 meters out over open water, because remember, when a tsunami is generated, the wave is actually very small. You can, if you're on a cruise liner, you won't feel it. If you're on, in fact, a small boat, you'll just feel a little bump. It is when it arrives on shore, because of the topography, or I should say the bathymetry, right, of the water, the shoreline essentially pushes the water in, and the wave height as it approaches the shore, that is when we have those significant wave heights. And again, this occurred where two plates converge and where we have this pushing effect. We had one recently, I forget where it was, but it was where plates diverge and they have side-to-side motion, and you can see that that doesn't really create that push that you need for a significant tsunami, which is what happened with the Japan. This one does have that convergence, and so if one was generated, we're going to have to watch this very, very closely over the next hour or so.